All right. I believe we should be live now. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of the walkthrough series, the Death Walkthrough series. I'm your host, Frenzy. And honestly, where realm am I? Because like Wiz is kind of popping right now in Safaria. I would never have expected for Safaria to actually be popping, but it is popping right now. Welcome everyone to yet another stream. We are now going back to doing the main story of Wiz. After, for some time, we were doing some of the challenging dungeons that included the House of Scales, that included Waterworks, that also included Tower of the Elephant. And all of them actually went pretty well. If you did happen to miss the episode, you should be able to check out the playlist within the channel. It's going to be one of the most recent videos. It's a two-parter. Part one essentially included both the Waterworks and also Lower Zigzag. So not necessarily the hardest dungeon for like the Crocotopia one, but it did include like a portion of it. And then we also had part two, which included the more interesting one in my opinion, which is Tower of the Elephant. Tower of the Elephant definitely, for sure, has to be likely my most favorite dungeon so far. That I've done within, you know, just doing this series. It definitely, you know, amps up the difficulty quite a bit, which I really do appreciate. Now, there's a lot of talk within, like, you know, the whole Wiz stuff about, you know, your school pips and, you know, being able to utilize other school stuff, which I've been told apparently it's just going to be, you know, for the current max levels, which is kind of unfortunate. I kind of wish it was a little bit earlier because this could definitely bring a lot of more interesting mechanics to the game. Maybe if that does happen to come over, maybe it might implement Rochambeaus for once, which will honestly be pretty dope. I feel like being able to use Rochambeaus will definitely be a game changer for the PvE side of things. Obviously we use it for PvP, but I think it would be pretty dope to use it in PvE as well. There are some cases where you definitely want to think a little bit outside the box, and it might even be more fun to do it that way, since you'll have more, you know, weapons at your disposal. And that's kind of why I'm a pretty big advocate for like the whole PvE version, or like Rochambeaus essentially, like basically just implementing it to the main game. So yeah, definitely something that I'm really excited for. Other than that, really, we're just doing some, you know, general questing here, going through the story of Zafaria. We last left off getting some children or something, you know, rescuing some children. I think some children even decided to stay. I'm gonna be honest, Zafaria, low-key, a little bit forgettable in terms of story, but that's just my personal opinion. Other than that though, we're pretty much just continuing on, you know, trying to rescue the children as we are going to Zamunda, or we are currently in Zamunda, currently at war, which is quite interesting. It has been a while since I did the live stream of this, so it is what it is in terms of me not knowing or knowing. But other than that, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Let me just go ahead and promote the stream as well, because I totally forgot. Bro, the one time I stream Wiz, man, the one time I stream Wiz, my boy Speedster finally playing Genshin after so long. Jesus Christ. I would have been playing Genshin too, actually. Believe it or not, Genshin honestly was like really damn close. Like when I was doing the poll for like, you know, what content do you guys want to see in terms of Genshin or Wiz or like Cult of the Lamb. I know I've done a lot of Cult of the Lamb. I love that game too much. That's the reason why I've been streaming it a lot. But this time I was like, you know what? I'll let you guys decide. And surprisingly, like to my surprise, Genshin Impact did actually like not lose by a lot. Like on the YouTube, because I did both polls on YouTube and on Twitter. On the Twitter poll, it lost by like 1 vote. On the YouTube poll, it was pretty much 50-50. There's half people who wanted to watch Wiz, there's half people who wanted to watch the Genshin story. And I think it has to deal with the fact that Sumeru was actually like really popular. I heard that apparently a lot of people really love Sumeru's story. But yeah, it was pretty close. It was pretty neck and neck. So it could have been a Genshin stream. And just miraculously at the final hour, it literally was decided by 1 vote that it was a Wiz stream, which I'm not complaining. You know, I love to do all these series. There's a reason why I decided to put it as an option for you guys to watch. But yeah, I'm actually like pretty surprised and pretty happy that I got a community now that seems to be growing more towards the idea. It's like, hey, you know, I like seeing this stuff, but I may want to see other stuff too. And I like that. You know, I really like the feeling.
You're an excellent warrior. Now that you have recovered our shields, it is time to muster the warriors in the city. Tell them to go to the barracks, arm them, and help train them to fight the big noses by showing them how to duel.
But like, how the hell am I gonna train them? Am I just gonna teach them how to cast like a freaking, you know, virulent plague or something, and that's how they win the war? I guess. Hey, how's it going, Dylan? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, John? Welcome to the stream. Holy shit, mod in chat? I know, right? You know what's crazy? There's barely any mods on this stream. I mean, to be fair, most of my mods have been like, you know, YouTube based, and I think it's mainly just because Dux is a mod. That's the main reason why. You know, he's my main guy. Thank you, Dux, by the way. I'm not sure if he's a mod here. I should definitely make a mod here. I don't stream too often, so I don't think it'd be too bad to get like another mod. And at the same time, it's like, you're not obligated to, you know, be in every stream. Like, yeah, it's just not an obligation. It's mainly just because you want to, and also because, you know, a little bit help does, you know, help a lot. So I really do appreciate it.
Fight like warriors.
I always thought this is Faria combat music mentions Zamunda. Honestly, it does sound like it. Wait, let's listen to it. Let's listen to it real quick. It does sound like it. I could definitely see why. I'm trying to. I can see where you're talking about though. I could definitely see it. I'm waiting for the moment to come. But yeah, it does sound like it. Let's see. I'm just promoting the stream, y'all. No worries. Oh, I'm back. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah, we got this, bro. We got this. No worries. Boom. Okay. And now that's it. We're ready. Let's go. Teach them to spam stuns and dispels easy. Nah, you know what I should teach them? I should teach them how to use, like, you know, mana burn into steel pip, into mana burn into steel pip, like Lemuria.
So much, great wizard. I will remember these lessons for a long time.
I'll give them the TCs necessary, and then we'll just have them like spam mana burn and steel pip. And then that's all they need. That's all they need to win. They just need to spam that every time. Mana burn into lore? No, dead ass. Mana burn into steel pip. Like in Lemuria, there was like 2 bounce mobs I was fighting, and they were doing that for like 4 rounds. I couldn't do anything for 4 rounds. I literally just played it once, and then it was like, oh, mana burn. The next person, steel pip. And then the next round came around, right? I did an empower because, you know, I have a brain, so I use empower instead of, like, you know, going offense unga bunga. And then next thing you know, what happened was like mana burn, I get a pip. Steel pip, I lose that pip. And it was like that for like 3 to 4 rounds. It was crazy.
I'm sure you gave them a proper lesson in the fighting arts.
Oh, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. I'm currently using an equalizer currently. I'm kind of like, you know, playing around with it. So if the audio does sound a little bit different, it's mainly just because I'm currently using the equalizer. I'm trying to learn about like how to use it more properly and try to, like, you know, make the audio quality within my microphone sound better. But it's still a work in progress. A lot of my work in progress has mainly been fix this damn audio. Don't make it sound like absolute garbage. And it's really hard to do, surprisingly, for me anyway.
Your help has proven invaluable. Captain
I'm on here, but not Twitch. That's true though, but it's because you don't really tune into Twitch that much. That's why.
I think you should speak to our king, Shaka Zibu. You will find his magician, Tsitsi Snake.
Yeah, enemies just give up with exhaustion. Exactly.
Plead your case with Tsitsi, and I'm sure he will help you.
Oh look, the traitor.
Greetings, wizard. You look as
Because I work like 100. Yeah, I feel.
Tell me what you seek, and I will help you find what you need. You are searching for a missing herd of wizard students? I have heard rumors of these tourists to our land.
You know what's crazy? I thought he was a lion. That's insane.
Shaka Zibu wants to meet you.
He was very convincing.
But
Just look at the hair.
He is in the middle of a war council. We must wait until he is free. I have heard legends of the greatness of you wizards. It would inspire our warriors to know you fought with them.
Speaking of which, it's bedtime. Oh, really, man? Well, have a good sleep, man.
Show
Enjoy
us
it.
that the Long Dreamer shamans and Greyhorn mercenaries are no match for your strong medicine. This will impress Shaka Zibu.
Good night, my man. Have to be okay. That totally makes sense, dude. Wait, so what time is it for you right now? It's like what? I have no idea, but chances are it's probably not that much sleep, right? I'm assuming. Because you have to be up there by 4 a.m. You have to also consider, it's like, hey, you know, oh, 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. So it's like an hour ahead. So yeah, you have to also consider, it's like, hey, you know, I gotta get ready. I gotta, like, you know, eat something because I don't want to die of hunger. Yeah, that sounds like it's trash, man. But I mean, hey, I hope it goes well for you in work and have a good night's sleep. Impress Shaka Zulu. More like, see how strong we are. You can fight us. Yeah, honestly. They can't really do much to us, to be honest. Especially not this guy. Can't do anything to this guy. Oh god. Do I not carry like enchants inside? Oh, okay. Okay, that's all I have. Okay, that's cool to know. And hoping we get killed. Yeah, somehow, you know, miraculously we get killed. I have been, you know, I have watched Ferrick's recent video about the on a budget walkthrough. And oh, you gotta be fucking joking me. I shouldn't have discarded that goo. That gal. It's fine. You know what? I might actually empowerment just in case. But speaking of which, right? So he was talking about that apparently like one of the most interesting fights that you do during like Arc 2 is the galleries. So it's that one dungeon in Chrysalis where you're able to go against, you know, some previous bosses, but there's like 2 of them at a time. Which, honestly, I do find it like it might be actually a pretty interesting solo. So if there's any fight that could probably kill me, more than likely, it's probably that. Out of all fights in, like, you know, this game, in Arc 2, I would say the galleries might be one that I may be a little worried about. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, you do go against Lord Umbra, and that one's going to be pretty annoying. It looks like I didn't even need to do all that. I was just able to kill without, you know, trying that hard. But yeah, gotta get ready. I mean, I have the pets necessary for it. I have a, what is it? I have a death resist pet, I think. And that's mainly just because of Ghost Dog, because of that one tick aura that just does a bajillion damage, and it's a lot of fun. It's lots of fun. We love that spell. We love that cheat that does a bajillion damage, you know, we love those cheats. Cheats that do a bajillion damage, good. For example, you know, Deadly Frenzy, good. Queen just not using anything, just being OP as hell, good. That's how it is. We love it. No, but seriously though, like, you know, speaking of like Genshin or so, like, I'm actually pretty happy with the results. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, it really shows that, like, I'm growing a community that just kind of wants to watch me. Not necessarily for, like, the game I play. Obviously, there's some people who will probably prefer Wizard101, but within that same crowd, it's still the same people where it's like, oh, if he plays this game, you know, maybe I want to check it out, see how it's like, because, you know, I like this guy. And I love that. You know, I'm really glad that I'm, you know, attempting to grow a community as such where they're just okay with, like, doing something I like to do, which is awesome. I also, there was another thing I was unable to discuss because I didn't stream. Well, actually, I did stream at the time, but then it got removed. Well, it didn't get removed. I basically unlisted it because of connection issues, so it looked like a very scuffed stream. The Cult of the Lamb stream, the boss rush from last time. So, some people might be wondering as to how exactly am I doing this boss rush? You know, what exactly was the point of the boss rush? So, the idea was to not use any, like, you know, garments in the game, which, like, garments basically give you, like, some sort of boost. Not all of them are good. Most of them are pretty bad. But the one that was actually, like, super good is, like, a yellow or, like, golden garment. What it does is that every time you kill an enemy, your multiplier goes crazy until you get hit. Once you get hit, then your multiplier is gone, and then you have to restart again. So what that initially does, for a lot of people who do like the no damage runs for the achievements, what happens is that they basically just go through the whole thing, take their time, and just try to kill the enemy. but at the same time, when they kill the enemies, they get the multiplier, so like each hit just does way more damage to the point you just one-shot everything. You get to the boss and you can basically, like, you know, hypothetically either one-shot or like two-shot the bosses. So as long as you remember the patterns and you don't get hit within that short period of time, you're basically Gucci. You can easily get the achievement. What I wanted to do was to not use that, because it's basically like the easy way. You know, I want to actually, like, you know, learn the boss patterns and, you know, just kind of fight to it like a little bit normally. So the whole idea of the boss rush was to not only attain the achievement, but also obtain it in a way where it doesn't necessarily feel cheap. I mean, using the Golden Fleece, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, play how you want to play the game. But me personally, I thought it would be more interesting if we didn't use the Fleece, which would basically just make it too easy. So that's the plan with the whole, you know, Cult of the Lamb thing. We fight all the 4 bishops and try to get no damage on them, basically. And that's the whole point.
Impressive. I did not think you would win so quickly.
I know, right? Crazy.
Shaka Zebu heard how you beat the Long Dreamer shamans like a drum. He wants you to raise a force of Igoka defenders and strike the elephants like summer lightning in heavy thunder. Go to the barracks and rally the Igoka defenders. I'll meet you there.
Okay, but other than that, though, in terms of other content that I'm going to be doing within the time, now I haven't had time to make the schedule. I have an idea of what schedule I needed to make. I looked back at my new schedule that just uploaded.
What's going on here? This doesn't look
Unfortunately, it is not good.
You got here too fast. I mean, I am Tom Snakeskin, a greyhound. I mean, we are Igoka defender.
Ah. Yes.
I mean, Potter, kill the wizard!
Oh god. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Let's go. But yeah, so I haven't had time to like make the new schedule for the streaming schedule. Bad news is not as much streams as you think is gonna happen. And that's mainly due to the new schedule that just dropped. So on the new schedule, I'll be working 25 hours, but that's not really the issue. The issue in terms of regards to streaming is that all the schedules are basically like, you know, 1 to 10. Which means that, like, yes, as I can possibly do like an early stream, I'm not sure if anyone's even down to watch an early stream, let alone if I can even set it up, because obviously, like, if I'm not working, I'm usually running errands and stuff, or if something school related is very important that I have to take care of, then that might be the top priority. But there's a good chance that there won't be as much streams. But at the same time, in terms of like content that I'm considering of making, obviously you have the big 3 that I'm doing right now. We got Cult of the Lamb, which is basically getting really close to ending. You also have, you know, this walkthrough series. You essentially have Genshin Impact, which we will be trying to do this Sumeru story. So that will be a couple streams until we stop streaming Genshin for a while, so like a new area comes up. And then I did mention, like, in a community tab a while back, is I'm gonna get back into doing Xenoblade. Initially, the plan was to do it as a highlight, and then based on the highlight, you know, we just go back from where we started. I've realized that there's not really much time for me to do it, so I eventually just kind of decided to, you know, just restart the whole series. I only just started the series anyway on Twitch, so it's not that big of a deal. But I already have thumbnails made for all that already. Also continuing the Road to KH3 Remind. So there's a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff coming. In terms of project videos, I'm actually having a friend. And this is actually about the Pirate 101 guide, because I'm actually working on that right now. Document's pretty much ready. I have someone who is going to, a good friend of mine, who has played Pirate a lot more than I have, and has a lot more experience. I'm having him go through the information, and basically what I'm planning to do is, you know, once I get the okay, we're essentially going to, you know, get started with like the recording of the guide. So that's pretty exciting.
Hurry and tell Captain Cizani what happened here. Warn her that the king's magician, Tsitsi Snaketail, is actually a greyhorn.
I can't, y'all. I can't. I just can't. He's actually not a lion. You can clearly see he's a greyhorn. He's a rhino. Just look at him. Oh god, I can't. He's your people, bro. He's your freaking people. I mean, who's a bigger idiot? The freaking warriors or Tsitsi?
What?
No one can
Tsitsi
answer this
Snakehead
question.
is a greyhorn? Oh, Tsitsi is not a greyhorn, but a
No, he's
traitor
not.
disguised as one. And he had
Yes.
greyhorn mercenaries painted up as zebras? Ingenious.
Oh my god, this is literally Azteca. This is baby Azteca. There is no Shadow Queen takeover in Azteca. Oh god, there is no war in Ba Sing Se.
We must tell Shaka Zebu once we
God
have
damn
help.
it, dude.
The greyhorns didn't get in through the Zor's gate, so there must be a breach. Search the city walls to find the breach and please fix it. Once you've reinforced it, meet me back outside the Zor's gate.
God damn it, dude. This really be giving off that Ba Sing Se vibes. Can they just not check? Yeah, exactly. It's just like, no. No, they'll just take everything at face value.
There it is. A hole big enough for a greyhorn to pass through. You'll need to find some wood planks to fix it.
Oh my god. These people are dumb. No wonder they're losing. Oh, there's some over here. Okay, there's some fruits. Would you guys like a wagon filled with bananas? Like literally a wagon filled with bananas? Like, I'm not even kidding. It's like literally a wagon just filled with bananas. The banana is the wagon. I was like, where the hell is these wood? Oh, there you are. Nice. All right, master, let's kill the hoe.
Much better. No greyhorn will sneak through there again.
Bro, I just can't believe it, man. They're really out here like, yeah, he's a greyhorn. God damn it, dude.
You found and fixed the hole in the wall? Good work. I have not found the evidence we need yet, but I had to check on the Agoga defenders out here. It's not going well.
Guys, I can't tell who the imposter is. Oh my god.
The Greyhorns have put a scout tower on fire. Defeat some Greyhorn mercenaries and survey the scout tower. Then report back.
This is really giving me Azteca vibes already, man. Guys, I don't know who the imposter is. They look just like us. Except on steroids. That's the only difference. Oh god. I'm so done. You know, let me just blade real quick, just in case. You know, why not? I feel like it's a smart idea. Is it bad that I'm thinking of better strategies than them? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's like, maybe you should look at them. Maybe you should open your eyes. Then you'll be able to see who the imposter is. My strategy? Open your eyes. It's like, no. It's too hard, Agent. It's too hard. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I used the wrong thumbnail. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. I am using the wrong thumbnail. Wow. I just noticed it now that it's the wrong thumbnail. I literally made a new thumbnail only to like not use a new thumbnail. Imagine that. Could be me. Could definitely be me. It's definitely me. There you go. The thumbnail is updated, guys. Thank you to anyone who mentioned it, which is basically 0 people. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I updated the thumbnail. You guys should get the new thumbnail. To anyone who tuned in, noticing it was an old thumbnail, sorry. I would say it won't happen again, but it probably will happen again. Because I'm that much of a klutz. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine now. All right. I would say that this stream probably is just gonna go for like a max of 2 hours. I want to see how much I can actually get finished in 2 hours. We're not 30 minutes in, which is nice. That's a good sign. But yeah. Well, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I did use spell elements. I decided to transfer some spell elements from my main wizard to this wizard. I was like, why not? You know, might as well utilize these spells while you can. Where else are they gonna go? It's just gonna be empty spell elements that I'm not using. So might as well. It's kind of cool though. I really like it. It really makes you think. It's like, it would be nice if you were able to obtain spell elements through like your progression of the game. I do think the spell element system in general is actually, for the most part, kind of decent. The main issue I really have is the key versions, and that's just an issue with keys, honestly. I think keys is the only biggest issue. Is if there was like a little bit better accessibility to the keys, then it definitely will make spell element farming a little bit better. Because I do feel like the quantity drop is good, but not in comparison to, like, you know, what you have to do in order to obtain the keys in the first place. That's just my thing, though. But yeah, they are pretty powerful, and they look kind of cool. I just spam Master Pack and max tiered all my death. Oh, really? How much? How much is that pack anyway? Master Saga pack, $199. That's crazy. I wonder how much you can get in 30k. I don't want to do it. $199. I don't want to do it. I actually don't want to, like, just not even for the sake of a video do I want to spend money on Wiz ever again. like what I usually do, like back in the day. I just don't want to do it.
The tower is
It just makes me sad.
Look, down there by the riverbank, water elementals. It looks as if the Long Dreamer shamans have the water elementals under their control.
Oh, I need to run back. All right. Yeah, I would believe you get a really good amount. Because I remember in the loyalty store before they updated. I actually didn't know when they updated. Apparently they updated, like, I forgot what Joel said. I need to go look back at that tweet, but they updated it at a specific time of the beginning of the month. What I decided to do was use my loyalty points in order to get skeleton keys. I mean, not skeleton keys, but the spell element packs. Because I was like, why not? And I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited and then spent it on skeleton keys. But you know, it's fine.
Water elementals? That gives
You guarantee your school spell elements on the bottom row? That's nice.
If you could get control of the water elementals, we could use them to douse the fire. You'll need to defeat the Long Dreamer shamans and claim their stone talismans. They use those to control the elementals.
I'm actually kind of glad that the ways to farm for spell elements in terms of the Arc 1 so far have been okay. They've been pretty decent. You know, the only issue I kind of have is mainly in the sense of the retriever tokens. They just don't really drop even after like numerous upon numerous of runs. Like, I feel like just getting Scout is just much easier because you don't necessarily need the tokens for it. But for Retriever, for some reason, you do. Even though I will argue that getting Scout might be a little bit better since you're using it for, like, more than just, you know, a specific thing. Like, you're using it to get, like, reagents more, but also it just happens to be that you get Azoth this way as well. And it's, like, one of the best ways to solo farm Azoth. Even though it's boring, it is one of the best ways to obtain Azoth. The only other issue is probably like the fact that you have to have, like, you know, a specific character before beating like Celestia or so in order to farm for the spell elements, or it just kind of depends where you are at the current state of the game. Other than that, it's okay. It's fine. I probably should have used the blade instead of like empowerment. I should have just assumed they were going to attack me before. That's usually what these mobs love to do. They just love attacking beforehand. The first chance they can get, they'll just attack right away. Oh, that's fun. We love fizzing here. It's awesome. I'll use Scarecrow then. No, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do feel like Spellments, a lot of people usually kind of like talk about like, oh yeah, you know, no one's really gonna use Spellments for PvE, and like, you're right. It does bring some interesting things to the table sometimes. I feel like it's just kind of like, you know, yikes, not yikes, but like in the sense, just kind of like, it's kind of unfortunate that a lot of people just kind of put down the notion of, you know, possible things that, or like changes that could probably make PvE more interesting. Not just, you know, what I'm doing right now, which is basically Blade AoE, Blade AoE, Blade AoE when questing. I feel like the only time you really get to, like, in a sense, utilize some mechanics within the game have been like dungeons. And I'm specifically talking about like, you know, the hard dungeons, not the dungeons from Worlds. Some dungeons from Worlds, yeah, like the galleries, for example. But most of the time, it's like side dungeons, like, you know, Tower of the Elephant, Mount Olympus, if you're at the proper level. Waterworks, if you're at the proper level. You know, I feel like those definitely challenge you a little bit more, since they're not necessarily meant to be soloed, but they can be soloed if you're patient enough. Or happen to just be a Death Wizard. And I fizzed again. That's awesome. I've been fizzing a lot. I feel like a storm. But yeah, most of the time it's just mainly just lay into AoE, you know? Lay into AoE. So, usually within that mindset, you know, the whole damage meta mindset, which the damage meta is like, you know, try to be also very fast, which lay AoE is the fastest way. A lot of ideas or just anything that could probably make PvE a little bit more interesting gets shafted because everyone just kind of prefers to play into AoE system. And I like it too. You know, I in terms of just general questing, it's fine. And it's mainly just because, you know, I obviously don't want to like spend hours upon hours doing like the same thing. You know, doing like the same fight. But at the same time, I would like some challenges every now and then.
Did you get the stone talismans? Very good.
And I think, like, you know, the new Arc Worlds have kind of been trying to do that by making fights where it's like, okay, they have specific cheats, but you can definitely use their cheats against them and try to think a little bit outside the box. Gas is like a perfect example.
Now that you have the stone talismans, you can compel the water elementals into helping us. Of course, they are chaotic spirits, so you'll have to show them how strong your medicine is. Defeat the water elementals
yes,
to let them
medicine.
know you are in charge. Then use them to put the fire out. Here's a bucket.
Yes, a bucket. Yes, indeed. Totally what I need. But yeah, other than that, you know, the fact that mobs are getting more offensively better equipped. Their AI is also getting a little bit better, so their teamwork synergy usually works better. I mean, you have seen from that one time I kept getting mana burn to steel pip, so like it had to make me consider, hey, may want to start using Empower now, so you don't necessarily lose too much momentum against such a strategy from those mobs. Or hey, maybe don't go all glass cannon all the time because you'll die way quicker. What the hell is that health? Hey yo, what is that health? Wait, is that like the water? No shot. It would be kind of funny if that was the actual water elemental health, like, you know, the water elemental minion. Are you for real? For real? Hold on. I think water elementals is like 700. That's pretty darn close. I'm basically fighting like literal minions. Yeah, they have 700. It's only like 100 away. Damn. They basically have 100 health in comparison more than the minion. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that is pretty crazy to say the least. That's insane. I thought it was a glitch. I literally thought this was a glitch. I was like, there's no shot these like mobs have like 800 health. So it turns out, yeah, it probably is a possibility. Oh, please tell me I got at least... God damn it. I was hoping I got at least one elemental, dude. Just one. Just uno. Since I'm first, I'll just go for the empowerment, get some pips going. Honestly, the only time I'll actually consider using the damage aura is once I get Frenzy. Otherwise, I just won't consider it whatsoever. Now I can use a Scarecrow. Yeah. Does this kill? If I crit, yes. If I crit this, I believe it does kill, yes. If I don't, then yikes. There we go. Actually, it probably would have killed anyway. But you can never be too sure. Ver's stone. Yeah, Verstone. Off topic, but I had a dream last night where I time traveled to the 1950s, bruh. That is one crazy story already. Travel back to the 1950s and all my modern debit cards work. That's insane. What the hell? They're like, would you be paying gold or would you be paying in stock? It's like, no, I'll pay with debit card. Wait, when were debit cards invented? Hold on. Debit cards invention. They were invented in 1967. So like, you basically were like 17 years ahead of everyone with a debit card. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh god. Never in my life would I have thought, yeah, definitely, like, you know, the debit card. Yeah, 1950s. I'm ahead of its time. They call you a witch. Or like a warlock. For having something so futuristic.
Water elementals who's boss. After you beat them, they hop into your bucket.
I'm guessing you're trying to ask how are you instead of where are you? I'm doing good. In terms of where I am Zafaria.
Using the bucket, you direct the water elementals at the fire. With a hiss and a billow of smoke, the fire goes out.
Ooh.
I can see the cloud of smoke from here.
My 2022 dollar bills we're taking without question. That's crazy. That's a crazy dream.
Let's find that traitor.
I wonder what you were thinking about.
Area, but haven't found anything useful.
Not bad. What level? 68, I think now.
Can you check the magician's hut near the palace for clues? I'll wait back inside.
Okay, we're getting to 68. We're currently 67. Yeah.
Tsitsi's hut is locked up and dark. But what's this? Outside, you find jars of white and black paint.
Oh my god, imposters!
You should bring them to Captain Sunrunner as proof.
Guys, we found the imposters. We found the imposters, man. They're here. They're among us.
These jars of paint are the evidence we need. Tsitsi used them to camouflage the greyhounds with white and black stripes. I'm sure this paint is enough proof for Shaka Zibu. We'll tell him how Tsitsi used it to disguise the greyhounds in his attempt to replace the Igoga defenders.
How did they
with
get
his
away
own
with
men.
this? Bro, this is literally Azteca.
But the palace is
Part
still
2.
locked.
Well, actually, part 1.
I know. Take this evidence to Queen Amelie Autumnrain. I'm sure she will help you. You can find the queen in the Moon Gardens. Here's a
It still disappoints me that you were easily fooled by some very buff people within your ranks.
Hello, young wizard. We need your help. I have heard of you, young wizard. I hope we can help each other. Tell me your story. The king's magician, Seed Snaketail, said he was also looking for a herd of wizards, for nefarious purposes, no doubt. Tsitsi has somehow broken the spirit of the great Shaka Zebu. Here, use this key to enter the palace. You'll find Shaka in the king's court.
Nice.
Some magic can cure him.
We definitely gotta come back here for this thing, because it will be useful in the future for the frenzy spell. I spent the minutes before I fell asleep reading about... Okay, well, I guess that kind of explains the 1950s thing, but it's kind of weird how a debit card came part of the equation.
Sinister presence in here. The air is stuffy. And
I'm 74? Hey, that's
I
lit.
think it's coming from the sickly baobab tree. The king's eyes reveal that he is under a dark spell. You sense a dire link to this corrupted baobab tree, which looks like it is being strangled by that vine.
Interesting. Can I add you? You can send me a TFC. I'm not allowing ports though. In fact, I should definitely check that. Yeah, I'm not allowing ports because I'm soloing right now. Yeah, I can add you. Just send me a TFC.
Yes, our king is under an evil shadow. News of Shaka Zebu's condition has blown to the city like a foul wind. Some of the younger hot-headed stallions are using it as an excuse to riot. They threaten to tear the city down from inside. I need you to show them how foolish they are and how little they know. It is a time to stand strong, not run wild. Please defeat the rioting Impi Raiders so that we have time to find a way to heal Shaka Zebu.
Wait, so are these guys like traitors or something? I'm assuming. I mean, yeah, I suppose they're traitors. We must eliminate them. Not a problem. I don't even think I need to do all this. It'd probably just be best if I just bladed into the AoE, you know, just do the normal strategy. We respond to attacks by attacking, exactly. You know, what's the saying? How does the saying go? The best offense is defense or something, but we're not really doing defense, so like it wouldn't make any sense. Daniel. These are just citizens that are rioting? Oh man! Not the citizens! Let me see your stats, bro. Let me see. You got Waterworks hat, okay. Waterworks robe. Waterworks boots. I mean, you got okay pet so far. I mean, it's fine. You know, you seem to be doing fine. To be fair, there's not really a way for you to get a better wands unless you buy money, spend money. A thing you could definitely farm for, but it takes some time. I'm pretty sure you're doing this amulet mainly for the health. That one's okay. You can actually get the Athame and the ring I have from the bazaar, maybe, if you get lucky. And obviously, like, you know, there's not much that you can really do as a level 60 in terms of, like, upgrading your stance unless, like, you're really willing to farm. Wizard, how's it going, Ducks? Welcome to the stream. You know what's surprising? Genshin was actually really close to winning. Like, taking the polls from both games, from, like, both, you know, on YouTube and Twitter, it lost by 1 vote. And it was like a last minute vote too. It was a last minute vote once like the whole poll on Twitter was finished. It was pretty crazy. We'll be doing Genshin next time though, no worries. We have a long ways to go till we actually get to the current chapter with Sumeru, which just released recently this week. But I will be getting back to doing Genshin stories soon. Because Sumeru sounds really nice. And honestly, I've been liking it so far. Did you see the Novus teacher? Not today. Not the today's version. Actually, no. I have seen like. Is it the one where like all the spiral doors or so? Like I think I've seen it, but like only a glimpse of it. The funniest one was the previous one, because it was basically like bad accent Spanish. Bienvenido, it's bienvenidos, my friend. But like, regardless, the spell looks kind of cool.
You reined them in. Well done. While you were dealing with the upstart Impy Raiders, my daughter Mandisa was...
I wouldn't mind some thigh gap either, yeah.
She has found the magician. Quick, go and talk to Princess Mandisa Autumn Rain and find out what she saw. Then track Tsitsi down and bring him here.
Nice. No, but yeah, I have seen a glimpse of it, at least.
It is an honor to meet you. I saw Tsitsi skulking about the city. I trailed him to his hut. If you hurry, you can catch him there.
Can you help me soon? Probably not within the stream since we're just doing the walkthrough series. And honestly, after this, I'm probably just gonna get off because it has been a long day.
The door was locked earlier, but it's
Maybe if I do happen to, like, you know, see you within the times I'm not streaming this, then you could just ask me and I'll be able to help you. I do happen to have max level wizards too, so they might be able to help you a little bit better. Congrats, you found a zebra wearing a Halloween mask, carrying paint. Wonderful job, exactly.
That's not the magician.
Guys, we're making some good progress, okay? Our progress is amazing so far. We found a guy. Holy shit, we found a guy. We found a person. I don't think we really need that much. Like, it is a storm boss. I don't think they need that much setup, but we'll be fine. Imagine finding a zebra in Zafaria. I know, that's crazy. That's crazy. Guys, we found an animal in the wild. I know, it's shocking. Oh, we're back. I wonder what else these Zafaria militants will find. I wonder. I've always wondered. What else may they find hidden beneath the depths of Zafaria? Maybe they'll find trees. Who knows? It is kind of crazy how, like, little you can do at lower levels. Like, when you're higher level, that extra pip you get from the deck is, like, game-changing. But when you're, like, this level, you don't get that pip deck, like, it is so much slower. And it's just, like, everything is just so much slower. Just because, like, you're missing that one pip. Looking for now, still kind of busy. Hope you have fun. Hey, I will. Thank you. Thank you, Dex. I think we're good. Well, better than nothing. I'll take it. Oh, you have to be kidding me, dude. Not the Fortify. I don't even have that much Pierce. That's another thing you don't necessarily get too much as a level 60 is Pierce. But I didn't really feel like packing the convert. I was lazy. I mean, still does a decent amount of damage though. Still does pretty decent damage. Oh wow, he did not die. Oh, he would have died next round though. I will just end his misery quicker with a headless horseman. My twin brother. He also has flames in his eyes. Except they're green, so they're cooler. This is such a dope looking spell.
After defeating the bug, you see there's someone in the shadows. A student from Wizard City.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Whoa, that was intense. Tsitsi captured me right before I got to Zamunda. He snuck me in and said he was keeping me for his Dark Queen. Tsitsi just left. He said he was going to the tomb of the
Morgant's
Zebra
biggest
Kings.
simp, by the way.
Sounds awful. Thanks for saving me. I'm out of here.
Tsitsi, Morgant's biggest simp. Oh wow, we only have 3 people left. Nice. Too bad it takes forever to get there. But we have 3 people now. Yeah, I forget how quick it is to get like half of the students. But they're like all in the same area essentially. Okay, I should be able to level up now. 68, let's go.
Tsitsi is going to the
Wait, what's my spell?
Zebra Kings. You must stop him.
Dr. Vaughn, that's what it is. Dr. Vaughn, that's my spell now.
The tomb of the Zebra Kings is guarded by powerful spells. There is no way Tsitsi could get in. Go speak with the tomb's guard, Timber True Stride. The 2 of you need to catch Tsitsi before he causes more mischief.
Yeah, there you go. That's this quest for Dr. Vaughn's monster. A spell that I may not use too often. Well, actually, I might use it for certain bosses just because it does a ton of damage. But other than that, probably won't use it too much. Okay, at least these aren't like death enemies. They're like myth ones, which is good. Good for me.
Oh, by the ancestors, please help! I'm caught in this infernal web! Praise your ancestors. The chief's magician, Tsitsi, attacked me, then went into the tomb. I never saw it coming. I can't even open the tomb. Tsitsi used a magic powder he got from the Long Dreamer shamans. Defeat some shamans to get some. Then use the magic powder to make the braziers burn like a zebra's stripes. You want them to burn white and black. Explore the tomb to find out what Tsitsi wants. Then
Okay, so
tell
this is
Queen
basically like a
Autumn what you
dungeon,
discover.
essentially, or we're getting ready for a dungeon. Okay. It's a web. Oh no. What do I do? How do I get out of here? It's not like I have a weapon or something that can cut through it. Totally don't have such a thing. Totally not. Yeah, this is basically Azteca. Every time I'm like seeing more and more of the story, it reminds me more and more of Azteca. Except the difference is Azteca literally just feels like a Ba Sing Se kind of, you know, meme. Where it's like, there is no Shadow Queen in Ba Sing Se. You're telling me that Zebra yeah, exactly. Listen, they never thought that far. It's in the advanced book. Unfortunately, they were very desperate for people, so they didn't go over the advanced book. At least not yet. Since I'm here, they should have the time to read the advanced book, which teaches them how to actually use their weapon. And how to actually spot a zebra. If they look really, really big and like a little bit too buff, chances are they're not zebras. Just an FYI. You know, keep a note of it. Just thought you should know. Yeah, this really be giving me the whole Azteca vibe here. With all the stupidity and denial. This place is very pretty though. Also, the music's banger, dude. It has to be one of my most favorite like battle OSTs in this game. I can't really necessarily say on top of my head which are my most favorites. Like, I can name a few. But like, I can't like, you know, say to myself, it's like, yeah, this definitely is like the best of the best. Because I actually like just can't really decide. Like, for example, I love Zephyria's battle theme. I love Celestia's. I love Wizard City's battle theme. It's a classic. I really love Mount Olympus's battle
leading
theme.
into a yawning darkness. This
That
chief
one's just
ate
really
when
nice.
Baobab was young.
But like I said, it's kind of hard to just kind of be like, oh yeah, definitively this is like the best of the best. You know how thick the web of the mega spider will be? Very, very thick. Then how was I able to cut through it? Oh, this man's is dead. Oh my god. Yo, you look cool as fuck. Yo, why couldn't we have this as a pirate companion? Dude, Zafaria and pirate? Make this a companion? Imagine how badass that will be. Oh god, I can imagine it now. I didn't even know this guy was alive. Oh, he looks so sick though. I've never seen him before. It's my first time actually looking at him. Kind of cool. No, but if we're going by like, you know, technicality, even I wouldn't have been able to break through the web. Because it is true. The hardness of a spider's web is crazy. At a specific size, it's probably like stronger than steel. So like, yeah, realistically, yeah, maybe he wouldn't have been able to get out of it. But we also wouldn't have, for sure as hell, wouldn't have been able to go through it. But you know, it's Wiz. There are spiders of the size of your hand that can trap fish. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Fish! Not the fish! Fish are friends, not food! That is pretty crazy though. That is pretty crazy. I mean, how strong is a spider's web? Let me see. How strong is a spider's web? It's 5 times stronger than steel. Yeah, we use magic to get rid of it. That's true. Maybe I'm thinking too critically. Listen, guys. I know if you think about it critically, it makes sense. But then at the same time, you do the same thing, and then you realize that for some reason, these zebras thought that greyhorns are zebras. Even though it was just obvious paint. And how Tsitsi was a rhino. They somehow believed this man's was a rhino. Because that's gotta be the weakest rhino I've ever seen. So it's really hard to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know? But yeah, spider webs are 5 times stronger than steel. It's pretty strong. So yes, I'll take back my statement. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because yes, it is true. It is stronger than steel. At that size, it'll probably be extremely like hard to get out, almost impossible. And that yes, we use magic because you know we're wizards and stuff, but it's really hard to do so because again, they thought a rhino was a zebra. I don't know how you make that mistake.
Servants. Destroy this interloper.
You finished the world today? Not yet. Just started, kinda. I'm like, where? I actually don't know where I am in the story. Actually, it's been a while since I did the story of this world, and it's mainly due to the fact that I was doing the side dungeons for a while. So I need to look this up. Wizard101 Zafaria quest tree. Okay. Oh, we're actually pretty far. But also, this world is surprisingly long. So apparently, there is 148 quests in Zafaria. We're currently in Zamunda, which I actually don't know where quest we're in. We're gonna have to take a look after this battle. I've never been to this place. Is this new? No, it's a really old world. It's been here for years, actually. How's it going, by the way, Wild? Welcome to the stream. It's a cool area. I like the music. Music's good. They redesigned it? Not really. It's pretty much the same. They haven't really changed anything. Only Arc 1 got the change, and not even all of it.
My minions, but you are too late. You nettlesome wizard.
Tomb of the Zebra King. We're quest 71, so we're like halfway there, kinda.
I have stolen the essence of Zangazibu. I am now as powerful as any Zebra King.
You trespass in the halls of
Okay,
the
he's ice, he's
Zebra
ice. It's
King's
fine, guys.
abode.
It's fine. We're good. He's ice.
Jackal, I will destroy you.
In fact, because he's ice, I'm actually gonna probably use Skeletal Dragon. Because they love to shield a little too much. Maybe a poison. That's really all we need. Other than that, maybe some shields, like Tower Shield, I guess, and whatever. Alright, we're ready. Ready to kick some butt. It's all good. You still remember the old worlds? Yeah, I mean, they're pretty dope. Doesn't this guy cheat, or like, what is this? Like, I actually don't know. It's just a regular boss, apparently. Okay, we're fine. Whew. What is he gonna do? He's gonna frostbite? Okay, ice wiring, which, I mean, that's fine, I guess. I can never stop looking at this without thinking of the overtime version of it. There's a fire version that does overtime damage. Ever since then, I just assume this just does overtime damage every time. How much is this gonna do? It's just one blade. Oh, why are you using an overtime spell? You could just, you know, do a one-shot. Because he's an ice wizard. So, like, I just don't know if they shield or not. I mean, you could go through without it, but, like, eh. I never use this spell. In short, I basically want to. That's the answer. I just wanted to. Also, Bone Dragon's pretty strong. Yikes. Okay. Oh, and he crits. That's lovely. We love that. Luckily, they don't use enchants, so we're good. And if he does anything to me 4 pips or higher, I get a pip. Okay, he didn't do anything, but we're good. I got a blade. So I'm probably just gonna do this to a Deer Knight. All of the day. Or maybe just poison. We'll find out. Depends what he does. He decides going Unga Bunga. And he crits all of them. I mean, this is actually true ice wizards. This is literally what happens. They just crit all their hits. It's very true. Oh, I could just do this. Just does more damage. And I get my health back too, which is dope. No, this world's pretty dope though. I like it. Especially love the music. Music's good. I look really good with that lighting, dude. I look really nice. Ooh, 4 piers. Nice. I have to wait like 7 levels, but nice.
I thank you. I was confused by pain and anger. That selfish creature has sold out Zamunda to the Umbra Queen. You must help my people. The fiend Tsitsi has
discard
caused a deep
these.
shadow to fall over my son, Shakazibu. Take this weapon, the Quagga Blade.
Oh, I
and
remember when I got this for the
destroy
first time, and I
evil
was so
vine
excited.
Poisoning the corrupted baobab tree in the king's court.
It's still a pretty cool looking wand though. I'm not gonna lie.
As you remove the Quagga blade from its place of
Or is
honor,
it?
you can feel a tremor of power running through it.
I mean, like, it's a pretty decent looking wand. It's kind of cool. It kind of gives off Kingdom Hearts vibes in a sense, you know? The Lion King one, the Lion King Keyblade, it kind of gives off that vibe. I mean, it's still a pretty cool looking wand. At the time, it was a decent wand if you were able to obtain it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's an old school wand. I mean, are you able to match this with a bunch of stitches? Probably not, but it does look pretty dope. Yeah, it was pretty good at the time. Mainly because block was actually important at the time. That's why it was good, because like block, I believe, was like a lot harder to obtain. I mean, it still is today, but in terms of the importance of block was very important back in the day. So like having that was basically like a game changer for you, because you were able to block a decent portion of your hits. And that was kind of the thing, was to just rock block because you wanted to survive longer. But they changed it since then, so block isn't necessarily as good as it used to be. Or not as necessary. Or a little bit of both.
You chased Tsitsi into the tomb of the Zebra Kings and didn't met the ghost.
I don't know why I kept it. Maybe because it's just memories, you know?
True. There is no time to lose. Run to the king's court and dislodge the evil spirit leeching life from the baobab tree at Shaka Zibu.
I wonder what school is this boss. Gotta figure this out. We are now at quest 72. We're a little bit more than halfway done. Well, actually getting towards halfway, because I think there's like 148 or something.
You survived Zangazibu? No matter. You are too late again.
My guy, how many masks do you have? You first were a lion. Then you were like a rhino. Now you're a beetle of some sort. What other animals are there? No, next you're gonna be an elephant. What other animals are there? I'm like, you know, losing my train of thought. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, next you're a shadow weaver, I guess, but I don't think anybody likes them, so like you're not really gonna bother doing that.
I'll deliver this to the Umbra Queen and be rewarded.
Oh, bye.
But you can dance with the greatest living zebra warrior.
Okay, balance. Oh no, he's gonna mana burn spam me. No. Oh shoot. That one definitely is probably gonna give like some sort of crazy stuff. You know what? We might actually use a monster mash here. I mean, since it's balanced, maybe like 3 or 4 of these, maybe, possibly. Yeah, let's do it.
Prepare to have your staff splintered by Shaka Zibu, the greatest.
Let's do it.
zebra
It's gonna be
warrior.
interesting. Actually using spellments for the first time, it's crazy. Never before seen. God damn it, I was really hoping to get my Empower spell right away. It's fine though. Hey, can you like, just do nothing? Okay, I wouldn't have gotten anything from it anyway, because he decided using Judge. So it's good, we're good. Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten anything from that if we used Empowerment, so I'm actually kind of glad. He cheats, right? Doesn't he just like spam Meteor or something? I think that's what he does. We'll find out. I gotta really find this thing though. Ooh, look at them shields though. Okay, we got Monster Mash, that's Pog. If only I can find my Empowerment, that'd be dope. But it's fine. All I need is one spell. Oh! Old Cobb, is that you? Is that my boy? So that's what he does. Wait, is that the first implementation of that cheat? You mean to tell me that that was actually the first time they did it? It wasn't just Old Cobb? Spin the wheel. I'm enjoying this. Like, he was the first guy. He was the literal first guy. Is this guy. There's a lot of stuff I don't remember from when I played this when I was like, what, 12 or something? It's crazy. I mean, now I have this, but like, at what cost? A lot of my time and sanity, I guess. Alright, let's do it. This should be an easy clap, chat. Oh, he goes for a judgment once more. That's awesome. I mean, the empowerment's still going to be useful for this, mainly. 'Cause we want to get a pip from it. Yeah, I never actually knew this was like the first boss that implemented the cheat. I always thought it was Old Cobb that did it. He just spinned the wheel. Exactly, he's enjoying it. He's like literally enjoying it. Alright, let's do it, chat. We got this. Easy claps. I love using Day Breaker, dude. It is such a pog spell. It is so clutch. Honestly, I've had a feeling that like, honestly, I'm trying to get my words together. I'm sorry, I'm like really sleepy. But I really wanted the spell to be less pips, you know? To cost less pips. Just by one. That would be awesome. Yeah, what's up, Ben? Nice. Yeah, but I've always wanted that spell to, like, this. I wanted it to cost like one less pip. Like, make it 3 pips usually, 2 pips max. I honestly think that would be really cool. Some might disagree though. And I think it just could be because it makes other strats like that could be very OP, too easy to pull off. That's probably why. Now we have a nice looking tree.
For saving Shaka Zibu, your name will ring out in Zamunda until the sun burns cold. I am grateful for your aid, Wizard. I have been a prisoner in my own mind for days on end because of that snake in the grass. Long ago, each of the 4 tribes was charged with holding back the darkness by Mel Ambrose and the Council of Light.
Oh, so this is when they first mentioned the Council of Light. So you mean to tell me that's not just a new idea?
We were each given a sacred
That's crazy.
artifact, golden shield, crown, swords, and amulet.
I did not know this.
I do not know what evil Tsitsi plots with the Umbra Queen, but they have our shield and the Lion's crown.
Can I ask you a question? Sure, why not?
I know Tsitsi will go after the Elephant's golden swords next, for I am a military genius. Tell my glorious wife, Queen Amale, the spirals are gone from my eyes. She will help you reach the elephants.
Thank you. Awesome. I didn't actually know this. I didn't know that the Council of Light was actually like mentioned way before any like I initially thought, which was like in Chrysalis essentially.
You have brought the sun back into my life and lifted the clouds from Zamunda. The elephants still refuse to parley with us. They believe we are responsible for their missing prince. It is clear that Tsitsi and the Umbra Queen must be behind his disappearance, with the rest of your missing class. Can you take a letter to Queen Ariana Silvertusk of the Elephants, telling her what we've discovered here? The elephants have closed the river. Find Captain Hannibal in Baobab. He owes me a favor and can get you to Stone Town.
Hey, let's go. Continuing on the adventure. I mean, I don't really feel like getting friggin' Dr. Vaughn. Not yet. I don't really have a use for it. Because, like, these enemies are a little too weak. Maybe next time. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, doesn't this guy give the quest for the thing? No, Astro Weeks, I think it's what it's called. This one gives a training point, though, I think.
In the earliest days of Zafaria, when Baobab was just a sapling, the Umbra Queen pulled down magic from the sun and stars. Although much has been lost from that time, some fragments...
I do like his mask a lot, though. I wonder if that's a reference to Crash.
Of course you would.
Because it's got the eyes and everything.
Princess Mandisa Autumnrain in Zamunda.
Even the colors are kind of
She
similar.
knows something about the Star School.
I hope this doesn't necessarily lock me into anything. They generally have a bad habit of like locking you from certain quests. Oh, I totally forgot about this traitor, dude. I am so sorry, dude. I totally forgot about that guy. The crafter, dude. I was just like, you know what? I think I'm good. Yeah, that's the crafter, dude. It's because I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna unlock Deer Knight with spell elements. That's what I'm gonna do. It's definitely a reference to the African voodoo, though. Yeah, definitely. But I always wonder if it was like a reference to Crash as well, in a sense, because you know Crash has a similar thing too, with Aku Aku.
Hello, wizard! As you can see, one of the key treasures of Zamunda is this star
These
obelisk.
polygons, though.
It lends the moon gardens a sense of the sublime. I have studied the obelisk for many months and recently had a breakthrough, but the Longdreamer shaman stole my star rituals. I cannot translate the meaning of the star.
Wouldn't be
obelisk
surprised if there
without
was a
them.
Crash reference,
Can
though.
you get
Yeah.
them back for me? You'll find the Longdreamer shamans in the Zamunda outskirts. Once you retrieve
Yeah,
them,
it takes ideas
I'll
a lot.
teach you
Yeah,
how to
in a
raise
sense,
the
yeah.
star obelisk.
I wouldn't say like outright take ideas, though. I would say like more in the sense where they're like sampling's not the right word. I mean, kind of in the sense sampling, but like that's more like a musical term, like a term that's used for like, you know, musicians generally and artists. I would say in the sense of the fact that they just take inspiration. There you go, that's the right word. Inspiration. They take lots of inspirations from many things. Which really goes to show how very uncultured I am. I am very uncultured when it comes to this stuff. Like, everyone has their own little bubble. And I just happen to have, like, the most, you know, self-bubble out there. Because there's just so many things with ways that I don't get. But, like, I can talk to, like, any other person and they'll be like, yeah, it's a reference to this and that. Have you ever watched this? Have you ever watched that? Have you ever listened to this? Have you ever listened to that? And I'll be like, nah. I just straight up be like, nah, never heard of it. But yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, guys, it's crazy. Alright, we got 2. Dose. Alrighty. I really need water, honestly. I'm getting like really dehydrated. I'll do that right now. It's fine. They'll just like, I don't know, myth imp or something. Oh, frog, that takes a couple seconds. Woman. Water is so good. I made it just in time, actually. The mirror is actually one big reference to a lost continent that was throughout existence millions of years ago. You mean Pangea? Are you talking about Pangea? when all the continents were like combined into one? I mean, I could be wrong.
I am impressed, Wizard. You gave those long dreamers a lesson they won't soon
Oh, Ben,
forget.
did you ever send that question? I'm not sure if you were wanting to ask here or through like a DM or so. I was just kind of waiting and see if I get anything so I can answer your question.
Let me show you how to read the star obelisk. Do you see? Now, go over to the obelisk and repeat this
They thought
ritual.
Pangaea was Lemuria until it was disproven in the 1960s. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Okay, that's dope.
You repeat
That's
the
pretty
star
dope,
ritual
actually.
As Mandisa taught you, the star obelisk begins to glow, and you feel warmth and power from its aura.
All right, guys. Now we no longer have to work. Actually, we have to train Berserk, I think, regardless. So unfortunately, yes, we do need this spell, even though we will never use it. We do have to train this for Frenzy whenever that time comes, like level 100 or something. But yes, we will be preparing for the future.
You did it! I hope you make good use of this knowledge.
I thought it existed between Madagascar and India. I mean, it's interesting. To say the least, it's very interesting. Oh, I could just do this. I forget, it takes you to the 2 areas, essentially. Now, here's another question I have for you. The other question I have... I did some thinking. I was wondering if anyone would be interested for me to do, like, side quests. Like, within this walkthrough series, like the side quests. Because I feel like there's some lore that could be like really cool within the side quest. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I've been told there's some cool lore, there's some cool stuff, but I was wondering if anyone would be interested that there will be like a time, maybe like around the end of part 2, not part 2, arc 2, the end of arc 2, you know, we just do some side quests and just go through the story of the side quest. I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in it, because there is quite a bit of side quests. Oh, they actually do provide lore? Okay, yeah, then yeah, we'll probably do side quests then. We'll have a series of just doing side quests. I mean, we have done side quests in the sense of dungeons. You know, we have been kind of doing that in a sense. But I'm talking in the sense of like, you know, general side quest.
You looking for passage to the Elephant Nation? You want a fast ship? You never heard of the Zafarian Queen? Doesn't matter anyway, my boat's broke. I traded the broken boiler to a lunatic called Aesop Thornpaw. I think he lives out in the savannah.
Yeah, that's cool then. We'll do side quests.
Look, kid, if you can get
We'll
my
do the same
boiler
thing
back,
as we did for
sure,
Pirate,
I'll
essentially.
take you up to Stone Town. I owe Amelie that much at least.
Where we're going to the savannah? Okay. Okay. Dude, this music is so nice! I love this music! Like, Zafaria has some really banger music, dude. I love it. What I meant is it provides lore to the storyline. Gotcha.
Jumbo! It's been a while, young wizard. What have you been up to? This useless broken boiler that rogue Hannibal traded me, I gave him good bill tongue for that. Wait, you want the boiler? That boiler is an art piece. It ties the lawn together. I couldn't possibly give it away. Trade for it? What a terrific idea. I hear the Dogman tribe had a bumper crop from their garden. If you could get their chief to give you some vegetables, I'd be happy to give you this piece of junk. My centerpiece.
Oh, okay. Yeah, showing his true colors. Oh god. We're currently getting towards 1.5 hours in. There is one side quest in Lemuria that's called Pirate Combat is Better. I've seen that post. Oh, it's so crazy. It's true! It's true! We're speaking facts.
Jumbo, young wizard. You need some vegetables for that mischief maker.
I will say though,
Thornball.
what they're currently doing right now, it is possible if they play their cards right, that Wiz can likely be way more interesting combat-wise. So like, it's possible. It's just that like, they really need to play their cards right. I have talked about this, and personally, the way I see it, the way it should be, is, you know, you go to the general combat, you know, your basics, level 1 to 50. Level 60 to 100 introduces you to what I like to call astral magic / shadow magic. That's basically when you should start learning that stuff. I would say from level 100 onwards should have been the implementation of Rochambeau. And I believe what's currently going to be the school pips, I believe is like a max level thing. And I feel like if they just play their cards during that kind of order, they'd be good. They'd be solid.
He's not my favorite person, but you did us a good turn getting the god.
The red symbol next to the line, you mean this one?
Have what you need.
Oh, isn't that the little, kind of like the thing like Inyaga was kind of wearing in a sense? The voodoo stuff? You heard of the new pips? Yeah, I have. Looks pretty cool. Guys, these are the only evil magma piece we're getting, guys. The only ones we're getting.
What a great haul. Dear boy.
I agree.
Sure, take it back to Captain Hannibal.
That, and it looks like something else. Oh! Maybe I just don't see it yet. Maybe if I thought about it long enough and actually stared at it down, I probably will recognize it too. I don't see it though. Maybe I'm just pure. That's a fucking cap, by the way. That is such a cap. I'm definitely not pure. I should definitely take the rice purity test. You guys ever heard of that? It's basically like a test where it measures your pureness score.
Hey, you got the boiler. Nice work getting the boiler back. Of course, we still aren't going anywhere fast. Rusty thing is still broken. I bet the Baobab Library has a do-it-yourself book for fixing things like this. Go check with the librarian, kill him.
Where can you take that test? I think you can just take it online. There's a bunch of them online. But yeah, it basically asks you questions that determine your purity score. And I believe the lower your score, the less pure you are, I believe. The higher your score, the more pure you are. I believe that's how it works. I should definitely take that test. That'd be pretty interesting. I think I'm more on the pure side. I'm pretty sure. I don't do that much, so I think I'm actually more on the pure side. The main theme's gotta be one of my most favorites here.
Hello again, young wizard. You need a book on how to repair a steamship boiler? Luckily, I have a few do-it-yourself books from Malibu. Just gathering those. Take what you need, and good luck.
Thank you.
You skim the shelf of books and select one called Do-It-Yourself Steamship Repair.
But I have took personality test. You'd be surprised. You take a lot of them, actually. I took one personally. In fact, I made a YouTube video about it. I don't think it's up, though. I think it's privated. And then I remember doing one for school. And I remember doing, like, a small version of it at school. The current college I'm going to. Or university, in this case. And then I might consider doing it again. I don't know. I want to see if anything's changed from the last time I did it.
You follow the instructions. Step 1, get a large pipe wrench, a heavy vise, and some copper coil. Step 2, Wind the heavy-duty copper coil into concentric stacked coils. Step 3, use a do-it-yourself spell to fix the boiler.
Ah, yes, convenient. Just use a spell. Just cast magic, Fivehead. That's how you can fix it.
You fixed the boiler? Great, kid. Don't get cocky. Looks like we're ready to set
Oh, this was a
sail.
missed opportunity,
Hop on
by the way.
Safarian Queen. Next stop, Stone Town.
Alright, guys. Random bullshit, go! There you go. I fixed it, chat. I fixed the boiler. Let's go. Such a missed opportunity. I should have done that before. God damn it.
See, kid, the Safarian Queen sails smooth as silk. Welcome to Stone Town, the heart of the Elephant Nation. If you ever need to go back to Baobab in a hurry, I'd be happy to take you. Amelie gave you a letter for the Elephant Queen. Take it to the Darajani Palace. Tell the guard you're an envoy from Zamunda.
Alright, let's go. In the same teaser with the bad Spanish impression, there was also a dog from Mollybone saying, "It's the Queen Skyway, get out of here." I did not see that. Imagine if KR adds a cantrip to the main quest in future worlds, just like with Photomancy. I mean, it'd be a little cringe, but like, it wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be too bad. I feel like cantrips, like, it wouldn't be too bad. I will say though, imagine if you didn't have any energy though, and you had to cast a cantrip. How would that work?
State your business, outsider.
Yo, what's up, Ryan? Welcome to the stream.
You have a letter from the Zebras for Queen Ariana? I would take you to her, but if I leave my post, some of the Musut berserkers might storm the gates. If you can chase some away, I could then let you in without worrying about my post.
Gotcha. Like, if only require like 2 energy per 5th arcward. Yeah. What's up? Not much, dude. I've just been really busy. Mostly doing school and stuff, but now taking a break. I think after the stream, I might see if I can actually finish one of my homeworks, so I can be ahead in class, and then just kind of go from there. We'll have to wait and see, though. Let's see, apparently in this post, for this year's fall test run, we will be taking a slightly different approach with posting spoilers, story-sensitive information, such as the final boss, quest dialogue, and more, will be tweeted with a sensitive content warning. Other content will be posted normally. Oh, that's kind of cool. I just been playing League? Hey. The one game you can never escape. I actually did try out League for a little bit. It's the same thing with Smite, where like I didn't really have friends to play with, so I didn't really feel like playing it anymore. So I just kind of stopped playing it, and no, I did not do much ranked matches. In case you were wondering. But it was kind of the same thing with Smite with me, you know? Yeah, I just kind of stopped playing because I didn't really have friends to play with. I play. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. At least you have someone to play with. Because in my case, I didn't have anyone to play with, so it just kind of got me out of League pretty quickly, actually. Solo Q in rank right now, A. Now I'm just right. Yep. Sounds like League. Sounds like League of Legends. It does sound like it. That's a pretty good approach. That's a pretty cool approach for the Atmoplex to go through. To instead of just kind of like showcasing all spoilers, there are going to be some very important ones that is not going to be showcased unless people decide to, you know, want to see it. I wish that was the same thing Genshin spoiler accounts do, because like dude, it is so hard to not see spoilers for Genshin, dude. I swear to God, like no matter where I go, I see nothing but Genshin spoilers. And they do like almost absolutely nothing to try to hide it, because obviously they want the clicks. They want the clicks that they get from like, you know, showcasing the spoiler. And it's so hard to avoid.
Well fought.
Like you'll have to block them essentially if you don't like want to avoid it essentially. And even then it's not enough.
The chaos is getting closer every day. While you were fighting, I told Queen Ariana about you. She said to send you right in.
Let's see. 1v9 it? Ooh, damn, that sucks. That sucks. Someone's feeding, bro. They're feeding. Hello, Your Majesty.
You are the envoy from Zamunda? I don't see any stripes. Ah, I see. What word from Zamunda? Will they release my son, lay down arms and pay retribution? Or must we destroy them? You say they do not have my son? And the evil magician who cursed them has been driven out? Your words have the ring of truth, wizard. Sadly, my people are too caught up in the bloodlust to sheath their swords. The only way to end this war is to find my son. Speak to my trusted advisor, War Oliphant Hathi Iron Trunk.
Sounds like a very trustworthy person.
Wizard. He will talk with you.
Sounds very trustworthy indeed. Someone with the name War in it. Yes, very trustworthy. Oh yeah, if you want peace, talk to this guy named War. Holy. Jungle feeding all game? Yeah, you hate to see it, man. No, and it's so crazy, man, because like, you remember when we played Vainglory, right? When we played Vainglory back in the day? And it's crazy, because it's like, I remember doing solo queues, and it's always the fucking junglers are like, oh, you're a terrible support. It's totally not me, you know, fishing myself against all the enemies because I think I'm God or something. Like, even the, bro, like, it was crazy because I believe, like, I had a conversation with the mid laner, and they were playing, like, Ringo, and they were like, yeah, bro, that jungler sucks. Like, he had to agree with me. It's like, yeah, man, that jungler, he sucks ass.
You are a small creature,
He's stupid.
aren't you?
It's always a jungle, exactly.
Prince Tizire,
Her Majesty just relaxing on her sofa like a legend? Yeah.
Like, and now,
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad.
Prince Tizire, he went to study with your people, didn't he? Like the stories of our first queen who left.
The Lakers are playing? Yo, I gotta watch that.
And now, look what's happened. We are at war. Madness.
Yeah, Vainglory was fun, dude. It's too bad it kind of died. It was a really fun game, though. I really loved that game a lot. No, the reason why I stopped playing it is because it got so addicting. It got so addicting that it started to affect my studies. And I'm so glad that I have this Switch where if it gets so bad, my brain is just like, don't even bother touching it. I'm glad I have that. Unfortunately, it doesn't necessarily work all the time, but I do know, like, you know, my limits, and I try to, like, you know, do everything in a sense within moderation. And I feel like it's like one of the most important things.
We did catch a wizard.
I mean, I stopped because the I feel that too.
Zebras kidnapped the prince.
Yeah, I heard a lot of, like, you know, Vainglory players also didn't really, like, they loved the 5v5, but there was always issues with, like, matchmaking or so, in terms of, like, the fairness of matchmaking. And also, there were some other things, too, I believe, that just made people want to quit. It just wasn't popping anymore.
Zoological Gardens. If you want to talk to him, ask the Greyhorn mercenary, Rocksteady Steelhorn.
Yeah, it was that was like the biggest issue was like matchmaking. They never really improved it. Because like I remember when the 5v5 was announced, everyone was so excited. Then they were talking about PC ports and like they were really excited because like now maybe the game could go mainstream, like actual mainstream. But then the matchmaking never really got improved and people just kind of didn't want to go through it anymore.
To see the wizard? Not without a royal order, you don't. Go tell Hathi the zoo he's closed.
God damn it, bro. Yeah, man, it kind of sucks though. I really liked Vainglory a lot. That's the only game plus Smite that I played a really good amount of time in terms of just general MOBAs.
How rude! Those greyhorns are getting out of hand. Go back to the Darajani Palace and ask Queen Oriana for her royal ring. If you bring it to me, I can write a royal order.
Elephants allegedly have the same reaction to people as we do with dogs, so it's kind of funny and makes sense that the queen treated a human. That's funny. With the peanut butter toy and everything. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Vayne was fun. I love Vayne. I just kind of stopped playing MOBAs in general. I stopped playing a lot of games like within long periods. I just don't have the time anymore usually.
Ah, young wizard, what have you been up to? You need my royal ring? Well, if it's for Hathi, I suppose. Here you go. Don't lose it.
Thank you. I should definitely be marking these places. I don't have to walk 50 bajillion miles. Hey, good news by the way, chat. We haven't lagged. We haven't lagged today, which is good. Unfortunately, I can't say the same thing with the Cult of the Lamb stream. That definitely had some lag spikes every now and then, and it was really unfortunate, but it is what it is. I still kept the VOD, because I definitely will be making a highlight out of it soon once we actually finish the boss rush.
Well done. Now that we have the royal ring, I can write you a royal order. There's just one thing, but I forget what it is. Wait, I know. I never forget a thing. Some scoundrels broke into my tower yesterday and stole my pen and parchment. I need you to hunt these Musuta
his pen, yes.
down and get my pen and parchment back. I do it myself, only they are dangerous.
Yes. Isn't this supposed to be the war general? I mean, to be honest, in terms of just like, you know, general state of things, they're probably just strategists rather than fighters, so it makes sense they're a little scared. Just a tad bit scared. The music is so fire though. I love it. I went to PUBG Mobile after I quit Vayne. Yeah, I couldn't really get into battle royales. I mean, it's because I was never really into shooters. I never got into shooters. The reason why I never got into shooters was because my parents didn't allow me at the time to play shooters. They actually didn't allow me to play a lot of, like, you know, rated M games, which honestly might have been for the better. But I was able to play a lot of really nice games. In fact, I did convince them to play some rated M games as well. I mean, Twisted Metal was one of the biggest ones I was able to play. That was a rated M game. And technically, I shouldn't have been allowed to play it. The other one was, what's it called? Persona 5, I believe, at the time. No, I think at that point I was able to do it without asking my parents. But I was able to play like a lot of games that were rated M. But I never got to, like, you know, playing the online stuff, you know? So I never really got to discover the whole, you know, Xbox Live chats and stuff like that. Because that was not me. I was mostly, like, you know, immersed into single player games. That was, like, my main thing. Speaking of animals, I was at the petting zoo last month, and this one donkey kept biting my shorts. Aww. It was Don Quixote. It was Don Quixote. They were asking you to summon 1 million bananas. They were trying to get your attention. Hey, look at that. We got a crit. Did that just do exact damage? Oh my god. That's crazy. Hey, oh damn, we got, wait, what? We got oh wait, I fought the wrong thing. Oh, I'm so stupid. I thought we were fighting those. No, we're fighting these guys. What a jackass, literally true. I should definitely use that code. As much as I may not be farming that much Azoth, because I usually don't have the time, I should definitely get the free ones when I can. They could be useful in some sense. And you're dead. He saw something in my pockets, must have thought it was some bananas. True. Dude, I really want playable Don Quixote. I want it so bad. I want a playable character of him so bad. They teased, well, they didn't tease it, but it was it was within the files that you would have been able to get Don Quixote, and I would have loved that. I would have loved to have him in my team. Speaking of companions, did anyone order the Pirate 101 plushies? Both Bonnie Ann plushie and also the Ninja Pig the Ninja Pig plushie from Makeshift. So the Bonnie Ann will give you a 1-month membership to Pirate 101, and the Ninja Pig gives you the Ninja Pig companion, which is kind of dope. I will be using that companion within the Melee Musket Nuzlocke, so that's going to be pretty exciting.
My pen and parchment. Well done! I write out the royal order and I stamp it with the royal ring, like so. Take this back to the zoological garden and demand entrance. Don't take no for an answer. Speak to that wizard.
Alright, thanks man. No, but yeah, like, I'm excited. I'm really excited. Oh, speaking of which, in terms of Nuzlocks, Buccaneer Nuzlocke is coming soon. I'll probably be making one more announcement near the time of the Nuzlocke to make sure that like everyone gets a chance to vote on the rules for the Nuzlocke. And then I will be officially making the document for the Nuzlocke and go from there.
You again? What's this? You expect me to believe this is a royal order? Huh, I guess it is. Alright, you can go in. Nice.
Let's see. When I first got to this area in Zafaria, I thought he betrayed us. Yeah, I would have thought the same. Yeah, he doesn't betray you. He seems too much of a wuss to betray you. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he has the heart to do it.
Hey, I know you. You're that kid in the next class that everyone is raving about.
Yo, I'm in Class A, guys. Class A
Man,
wizards.
It's good to see a familiar face.
Hello,
This trip
Class
has been the
C.
pits. Bugs attacked us in the savannah, and again outside Zamunda.
Hey, what's up, Tristan?
They
Welcome to the
caught
stream.
Professor Unlilo and the others, including Prince Tiziri. I ran away until I saw a boat on the river. I told them my story, but the only words they heard were prince and zebras.
Ah.
They threw me into this place, a zoo. Can you believe it? Would you ask Queen Ariana to release me now that she's listening?
Let's see, we got the little gobbler dudes. Frost cats, that's kind of cool. Fish. All kinds of fish. More gobblers. Wild claw thingy. And the Firezilla. Yeah. Very badass. Okay, I need to start marking. Jesus Christ. I need to actually start marking for once. Because I always forget. It saves you a lot of time. So we're currently in the class is very entertaining. So what quest is this? We're in quest 88. Nice. And the human, the most dangerous animal. Yeah, true. Literally, not even lying.
To release the wizard from the zoo? Let me think on it.
Oh, okay.
Our wizard is fascinating. Did you know he loves peanut butter? Especially in one of those little hollow rubber toys. Loves it. The noise from the streets is distressing me. It just pains my head. The Musoth berserkers are getting worse, and the Greyhorns are snorting and grunting and breaking things. Speak to Hathi, would you?
How's school going? Overall it's going well. However, in terms of like classes, I would say I took way too much than what I can chew. I feel like it's kind of weird because like when you go to the university, it was so much different from like when I started community college. Because in community college, it was like, oh hey, you know, what classes do you want to take? You know, you basically, you know, set your own schedule. Obviously, you're able to do that within university, but they don't necessarily push you to try to go full-time and stuff like that. This one, on the other hand, does. And in my mind, my dumbass thought that, hey, I think it'd be nice to take a decent portion of classes so we can finish school faster. Then I forget I'm an engineer. Because you could definitely do that if you were like a business major or something like that. But as an engineer, way too technical for you to be able to do that without having to set time to not only like do some self-study, but also have time to go to tutoring and everything. And also I forget that I work as well. So when it came to taking all these courses, I took way too much to what I could chew. So right now, not doing so great on the math courses. I am doing phenomenal on the engineering courses though. Although it kind of sucks because I would say that's what people call the weed out class, because it gives you not as much credits, but it feels like it feels like you have to do a ton. It's kind of crazy.
It does seem to be getting worse.
But I am doing, overall I'm doing all right. I am changing the strategy though. I'm not going to take as many classes next semester. I'll still be doing the same plan where it's like I'm not going to be streaming or anything that much within that time, because obviously my main focus is going to be school. But at least by then, I should be able to do something that's a little bit more doable.
Things are getting out of hand. We need to get to the bottom.
Because I still plan to work. You know, I gotta get my money somehow.
I think you should do. Go into the street and teach those Greyhorns they can't carry on like this. Show them we elephants aren't ones to mess
I'm having
around.
fun with school though. Oh, Tristan, have you seen the video, by the way? I uploaded a video that was basically a school-related thing. It was a pretty recent video. The Fab Lab experience. It's one of the things that they have within my school. You basically are able to create things. It's really cool. It's really fun. I really loved making it. And I hope to do more stuff like that in the future. So I am enjoying my time at school, but I just wish the start was a little bit better. And honestly, it's just my fault, to be honest. I shouldn't have taken that many classes. I thought I was able to do it because I thought to myself, oh yeah, I was able to do it when I was in community college. But then I remember in community college, it was not just like taking 2 math courses and engineering courses. It was basically, oh, you are taking an English course, a social studies course, another elective, and then you take like basic courses like math and science. That was way more doable. It was interesting to see a little bit as to what you were up to at school. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, it was really fun. I liked it. Yeah, I really liked it. It was really fun doing it. I'll be doing more stuff like that in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that. Hopefully better quality. At least in terms of audio. I basically recorded everything through this phone. This cool looking cover phone, but through this phone specifically. What's my favorite subject? Science. I love science. Physics has been my most favorite. And honestly, in terms of this semester, my favorite is my engineering course. I find it really interesting. Although I do find it a lot of work. But I do find it interesting. In fact, after this stream, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be ahead. I really wanted to get into world history. Here's the crazy thing is that like I really wanted to get into world history, but like I feel like the biggest issue, and it's just with history in general, the issue is, I'm not sure how it is within the rest of the world, but here in the States, the biggest issue is that I feel like a lot of the material is basically just material that's going to be covered within an exam, that you have to take it within the school year, and that's basically what's going to be covered. It's just going to be things that are covered that are just within the exam and the exam only. Now, arguably, a similar thing does happen in college, but I do feel like the professor has much more freedom to be able to cover how they want to cover it. Basically, it could still be like within the exam, but it's within the professor's terms. I feel like for school teachers, it's based on what the state governments tell them that they want to learn, which honestly kind of sucks because you do miss out a lot of cool stuff. Because I learned a lot more cool history stuff within college than I ever did within, like, you know, from primary to high school.
The queen has proven she
Yo, what's up, Zaxta? Welcome. It's been a while, my man. It's been a while. It's been a long time, my friend. How you doing? No, but I definitely did want to get into world history. I'm not sure if I'll even be given the option, because technically in terms of like credits, I don't really need to take world history. Maybe if I do get the opportunity, maybe I will, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just probably be more focused on my STEM. And honestly, there's a way for you to outsource that history anyway, so maybe I'll just learn it that way.
That sounds dark.
There's a lot of channels that are dedicated to, you know, teaching history in very fun and cool ways.
We showed those grey horns a thing of
Long ass time? Exactly.
The old tusk trunk does it every time.
I'm only interested in like the wars. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the whole thing with history.
But the grey horns are far from the last.
I'm doing pretty good.
The Masouth berserkers are doing incalculable damage to our city. I'm asking you to help get to the bottom of why they are so angry.
So are these the death mobs this time?
See if you can find any.
The answer is yes, indeed they are. Yo, have you been doing content as of recent, Zach? Because I haven't really been seeing much, to be honest. Like, honestly, it's been a while since we even talked, in general. And I'm running out of water, too, so I'm getting thirsty again. Here we go. I talk too damn much, so because I talk too damn much means I get really thirsty. Nah, I'm just, I'm having time, not having the time, trying to work it into my schedule, honestly. I feel you, I feel you. I'm the same way, because, like, right now I'm in university now, you know, I'm in University of Texas at Arlington. Everyone kind of knows this because I've mentioned this in the video now, so everyone kind of knows. But electrical engineer, and it's a lot of work. So I don't necessarily have the time as I used to, but I still try to, you know, make room for it. You met me through Speed streams? Yeah, man, it's awesome. Oh, how's Speed stream, by the way? Is he still streaming Genshin? How was his Genshin stream? I know he's like really behind in terms of like, you know, Genshin in general. I promise him it gets good. It does get good. I would say Inazuma is interesting at least. And Sumeru is definitely, so far, very nice. In fact, I've been told by many people it's God tier. I'll bounce back. I miss streaming so much. Dude, same. Like, there's a reason why I still keep doing streams every now and then. Or at least try to. Because, man, I really do love streaming. Like, streaming is so much fun. And when I don't have time to stream, it's, like, pretty sad at times because I just like doing it. It's like a nice hobby of mine. You know, it's really nice when you get to be able to do your hobby. And sometimes, unfortunately, you just get so busy with either work or school or both that you just don't really have the time to do your hobby. And it's just kind of sad. You know, another hobby I want to get into, which you may have seen it every now and then, that's Gunpla. I haven't had time to build these things. Like, I've been wanting to get into this hobby where you basically just, like, you know, build your own action figure. It's basically like Legos, except you just build the stuff on your own. And I want to get into it. I just don't have time. Because school and work. And it kind of sucks ass. But eventually I'll get a little bit better with my scheduling and I should be able to have a little bit more time. We have to wait and see though. I'm still knocking out the required classes, just sitting in the back, slumped and all pissed that I just signed up. Yeah, I can't just sign up for what I need. That's what kind of sucks when like you're a freshman as well. Like if you're a freshman within university, and this might be for all of them, I'm not sure if it is for all of them, but when you're a freshman, it's like they just do not trust you. So like they basically are in charge with like almost like every aspect of what you want to do. Obviously at the end of the day they still kind of have to do what you want to do, but it makes it so hard to do anything. Like if you want to drop a course, or if you want to do A, B, or C, it's really hard to do. And it's usually just because like you have to get approval every time, so like it takes so much time. Which is kind of a good thing though, because I do personally feel like freshmen sometimes tend to like make some pretty bad decisions at the beginning, and it's mainly just because either they think that their strategies that they usually do back then with high school is going to work, and then they end up realizing it doesn't work, or they may just be a little bit too eager to do things and forget to realize that, hey, life does happen.
What a curious looking headdress. I don't know what that is. I need you to take
I get it. I get you.
to the market. Maybe one of the merchants there knows what it is. I would start with the merchants, as he's a rough one.
Is Wiz still broken though? It's debatable. It's very debatable. Say like in terms of the PvE aspect, it's still pretty much the same as ever. PvP wise, that's very debatable. I mean, PvP, no matter what, it's gonna always be debatable. You have a lot of old heads that don't necessarily like the new system. You have a lot of like people who are kind of indifferent about the system, or at least understand that there can be some fixes to the new systems. It's just debatable.
Jumbo, outsider, what do you have there?
I personally haven't done PvP for a while though. It's just too much dedication.
It looks foreign.
What a lot of people tend to agree with though, a majority, is that like they do not like the new philosophy of grind that are given from developers, because a lot of the new stuff that's implemented, you basically have to spend a long period of time in order to obtain, you know, A, B, or C, which A, B, or C is allow you to get like something that will improve your ability to do well in PvP, from gear to spell elements, because spell elements are very important now, to a lot of things really.
You need someone who knows outsider culture well. There is such a merchant, but I do not know her.
Bruh.
I think she's called Kella something. You'll have to ask around for her.
But yeah, that's kind of how it is so far. It still has some fixes it needs to do. Yeah, basically, they're being complicated. Yep. I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm trying to stay like pretty like positive about these things, trying to be patient and stuff. But it's really hard to be usually. It's really hard to be. But we'll have to wait and see how things go.
Hello, stranger. Are you buying or selling? Something else? Let me see that.
I mean, there's a reason why I'm still doing like a lot of variety content too. I can never bring myself to be like a main, like an only Wizard101 streamer or content creator. I just can't.
An unusual gemstone.
Like, I'm actually having fun doing this, and it's because I've been busy playing other games as well, like Cult of the Lamb, or like, you know, Xenoblade, Cuphead, other games that I just stream because I want to, and it's helped me to, you know, actually enjoy Wiz a little bit more.
You need an expert in such
instead of being like super tired out. He's simping. Has he done pulls yet, Tristan?
Find her. I bet she'd know.
Has he been doing gacha? Hey, how's it going, Starstorm? Welcome to the stream. Doing workouts at the moment at the gym? Hey, sounds nice. You're about to face the scumbag of Safaria? Definitely not the stream though. Sometime in the future, but not the stream. Yeah, I totally understand. I'm kind of the same way in a sense.
Jumbo, Wizard. We don't see your kind around here often. Ah, let me see what you have there. I've seen its like before, but I confess, I don't know where it comes from or who might have made it. The elephant you need to ask is Tala Snake Squasher. She knows everything.
Know your enemy. What quest is this? Oh, we're in 92. I mean, we could possibly get to Belloc this stream. I might go a little bit longer because I'm actually kind of enjoying it. And honestly, it's only just about to be 10, so like we have a little bit of more time. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Can I help you? Jumbo,
I didn't realize how close I
where in
am.
the spiral do you hail from? Beyond Wizard City? Most interesting. You're lucky you found me here today. I'm packing for a big expedition. The fighting and Calamity do not agree with me. I plan to visit many spiral worlds to bring back new wares. Marleybone, Mushu, Avalon, Polaris, all the common stuff.
Oh, so they have mentioned Polaris. Interesting.
But you have been diligent in your efforts to find me, so let us see how I can assist you. Yes, this headdress is not of elephantine make. It tugs at a memory, but you see how it is damaged here? If you could recover several
more fights, lovely.
I would be better able to determine its origin. Please, treat with the berserkers for them.
Okay, at least they're not the death ones, so we don't have to waste too much time. You should get into Rocket League, though. I wanted to, honestly. It's a cool game. It's a cool game. It's kind of hard for me to get into new games, though. Like, dude, I have such a large collection of games that I've just never played. Because, like, content, or I just never have the time to play in the first place. And it's just kind of sitting there. Or I just end up playing the same games anyway, like Wiz or Pirate or like Kingdom Hearts or so. I love Kingdom Hearts though. But yeah, I mean, or Genshin, but I like Genshin too. At least that one's still getting updates and stuff. But yeah, it's so hard for me to get into new games. I've just been lining up games to stream when I get back where I want to be. Yeah, I mean, I have a couple games planned as well. I have thumbnails ready for them. You know, we got this one. We have like another Cult of the Lamb stream I plan to do. Then I have like a Genshin stream because of popular demand. I got Xenoblade. We're gonna restart the Xenoblade series here. I got so much content that I plan doing in terms of streams. In terms of videos, I just haven't really had time to edit or anything. But it's definitely something that I want to start doing more soon, since I want to grow the YouTube channel more. I want to get monetized. That's kind of the goal right now. My goal right now is to get monetized. We got to 1,000. Next goal, see if you can get monetized. That would be pretty cool. Because like once you get monetized, really the main thing for me is that generally what happens is because your videos get monetized, YouTube wants to promote your content more. So I want more people to join in the family. Obviously, getting a little bit of a buck is nice and all. You know, it's cool. But like, I just really want to get monetized. Mainly just because your content gets promoted more that way. Just because it's monetized. That's just kind of how it is. But also memberships would be cool too, because like we have memberships in the sense on Twitch, but I kind of just been really iffy on Twitch recently with all the recent moves. And I really want people to still use the cool emotes and stuff. So that's the other thing as well. You know, the Twitch emotes basically become the YouTube emotes. So yeah, I have a couple reasons.
Let us examine these more closely.
School requires in Cali can suck, but they hey, there are some very pretty girls in psychology. Yo, psychology is kind of cool though. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to a lot of it.
Confident now.
And that's because it's a
These
lot of reading.
gemstones only come from the Drum Jungle, a wild region dominated by black-back gorillas.
This brings back memories, true.
Have you met any yet? They have long kept themselves away from Zafarian politics. There is a merchant who delves deep into the Drum Jungle and brings back all manner of mysteries. His name is Belloc.
Ooh.
It is said he does his business across the river. You should ask Captain Hannibal.
Yo, here we go. Here we go, chat. Belloc time. The girls in the gym are hot. You know what's kind of funny? I actually don't really like stare that much when I'm at the gym. When I'm at the gym, I'm just kind of in my own zone. I think I just kind of do that generally. I just kind of mind my own business usually when like I'm doing anything. Like when I'm at my job, like I usually just tend to mind my own business. So some people were like, "Oh, are you angry today?" Normally, yeah, kinda. But sometimes I'm just like, nah. I'm just kind of in the zone right now, you know?
Hey, kid.
That's exactly how I respond, by the way.
You're looking for Belloc? He's a shifty sort. We need to see if the Greyhorns will let us sail upriver.
Go discuss it
with the Greyhorns near the bridge.
Oh, yes, discussion. My favorite thing to do, guys. I love discussing things with people. Great. Let me see. Let me show. IFIS, Pog. Let's go. I can't believe the charity thing is so much cheaper. I honestly thought, like, dead ass. So, as of recently, right? Wiz did like the whole, oh, I should have used Scarecrow. Wiz did like the whole like bundle thing, and then you see this charity thing, which is a mount for $10, and I'm like, I think it's a PNG. It's like, no, it's actually like an actual mount you can get. I'm about to head out though. I'll see you later. Tired as hell. I feel you, dude. I feel you. Have a good night's sleep, my man. Nice talking with you. The free membership thing during the Great Hack War and the sale that happened helped my privateer finish Cool Ranch. Oh, speaking of your Nuzlocke, I didn't read your chat about the Nuzlocke. I think I just skimmed over it and I totally forgot to read it. Let me go back. Privateer Nuzlocke has defeated Blood. Hey, let's go. That's Pog. We'll be back in another stream. Hey, let's go. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of different streams from me in the future, so stay tuned. I think we could just do this to a one-hit and it will just kill, right? Hopefully. Oh, no. It won't kill. I think it's another... Oh, never mind. I thought that was a set shield. I wasn't paying attention. It was actually a trap. A moon trap. Very interesting. Yeah, we might as well see if we can get to Belloc today. I mean, he shouldn't be a hard fight, honestly. He really shouldn't be. Our crew got backup from Iago, Black Angus, Bison Elder, Hoodoo Monkey. We're killing it. Hey, are you? Did you ever bought yourself the Ninja Pig plushie? It actually gives a companion code.
You may have bested us, but you still can't get past us on the river.
Nuts! I was hoping they'd let us sail. The Safarian Queen is too big a target if the Greyhorns won't let us pass. They'll blow us out of the water.
Oh yeah? Nice. You plan using on anybody?
But I know how we can get you by them. I've got a buddy in town. He has a small rowboat. That should work for you. Head into the market and look for my partner, Sabaka. Lions don't scare you, do they?
You're forgetting LT Barone. True. With the monkey literally with the privateer is broken. Essential for any Nuzlocke. True. Very true. Totally not memes. I mean, totally not memes, and totally not the fact that, you know, he's actually kind of decent. Oh yes, well, very, very nice war cry. 10 out of 10.
Sorry, was just clearing my throat. Hannibal sent you to me, eh? I can manage.
He's really doing these tricks and stuff.
Get to my boat.
He's doing the anime pen spin with a spear.
While you fight some Black Tusk cultists, I'll sneak down to the boat and get it ready. You can meet me there.
Okay, now we're gonna actually need converts, I think. I haven't gotten the shark. Past these nuts. Let's go. No nut November. More like non-stop nut November. Let's go. Battle armor with will buffs and accurate and dodge buffs, critical buffs, literally made Hoodoo insane. I mean, yeah, it would make anybody insane. Like, honestly, privateers, like, that's just kind of how it is. You know, you have all the best supports in the world, so it's really hard to lose companions, generally. Unless you get, like, really unlucky. Or just happen to be that dumb. Usually it's unlucky, though. Usually. You killed a chunk of, Orgrubble's and Blood's crew? Yeah, I would assume that Hoodoo Monkey would be pretty interesting on Privateer. Because you can basically just give them everything they need. They lack accuracy, you give them the accuracy. You gave them all the protections. And they can just go bananas for a very long period of time. So yeah, it will make sense. It will make sense to be pretty crazy on Privateer. It's not really surprising. Hey, got him. I love Deer Knight too much. Such a cool looking spell. I'm having so many key limes. I think they gave like those reagents that you might need in the future. Oh wait, never mind. I just got like one key lime. I was over here thinking I was getting key limes every freaking fight, but that was not the case. Okay. There you go. I was like, yo, where's my convert? Convert check? Mod check? Convert check? Yeah, I should really start using freaking Ship of Fools. I mean, it's because like I get tired looking at that spell. I like it, but like, I just get tired looking at it. I just love Deer Knight more. You know, Deer Knight's just cooler. It's just a cooler looking spell. I wouldn't use it. But like, if we're trying to be like efficient, we might as well, you know, equip the Ship of Fools spell. And I would say like the only times I will probably ever like equip Deer Knight in terms of like just general PvE like this is if number one, they're ice mobs, number two, moon mobs, because moon mobs have death shields. That's really about it. Usually in this stage, you know, specific schools that are supposed to be a counter to another school don't necessarily carry set shields anymore. Not really.
So it's a dinghy. What of it? She may not look like much, but she's a fast little boat. Just hop on and we'll go. Anytime you want to come back here, just climb back in.
Hey.
That was close, eh? Remember, if you ever want to go between Waterfront and Stone Town, just hop in. You're looking for Belloc. He's a shifty one. Mischief maker, we call him in the savannah. He hangs around the rowdy, rough and tumble waterfront. You can ask around nicely. That won't get you anywhere. You're going to have to rough up some Greyhound mercenaries to find out where Belloc's lair is these days.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so this one you do want to carry Deer Knight, mainly because they shield. So yeah, let's do it. Trail of the Trickster, known as Belloc. So basically, next fight, I mean not next fight, next we'll be doing the actual fight. I wonder how would they blow up the boat out of water? Easy. Throw some fire arrows at it. And it will just start burning. Also, it's just a regular boat. It's like a rowboat. You just set it on fire, essentially. In the sense, for example, the steam power one, You bring up a good question. You can definitely set it on fire, but depending on the tank, chances are it probably won't blow up so easily. It won't blow up right away. Yeah, that too. You can also just zoom through with the engine. Yeah, that also makes sense. Nathan, welcome back. Meteor strike, true. Just be a wizard, bro. Literally every answer, every question that you have about Wiz, the answer is just be a wizard. How can you break through a big spider web? Because it's like 5 times stronger than steel? Just be a wizard. Cast some magic on it. How do you fix a steamboat little thingy? Just be a wizard, bro. You know, use a do-it-yourself spell. Just cast one of those things. How do you destroy a boat and make it blow up? Just be a wizard, man. You know, cast Meteor Strike. Easy. That's your answer to everything. Wiz related. Just be a wizard. That's all you need to know. Alright guys, after this we got some Balrog to fight, and then we'll call it a stream after that. So I'm hungry. I mean, in the total quest is 148. We are currently, at the moment, we're gonna get to quest number 100, so we're getting there, chat. I would say maybe 2 streams it will take for me to beat Safaria. Probably. Will you hop on? Will I hop on after food? Probably not. I'm gonna be doing some homework that I still have left to do. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing after eating after this. Or a fleet of warboats waiting for a blockade? I doubt it.
What do you want with that scum? You will find him in the souk.
Alright, it's time, chat. It's time. Oh, we need to talk to this man first.
The souk, eh? I might have guessed. You'll find Belloc Stent in the souk, all right. Track him down and find out what he knows. I'll wait for you here. I
would say like maybe at the end of the Safari, because it looks like we're getting to level 70. There is the Atlantia dungeon with Poseidon. We might actually do it, but I will believe we'll do it after Safari, after we finish it. So maybe within that second stream, if we still have some time left over after beating Zafaria, big if, we'll do Atlantia afterwards, and we'll go from there. Okay, so this one definitely you want to carry some interesting stuff like poisons and stuff.
You enter the tent and see someone who can only be Belloc, deep in conversation with Counselor Rassic Pridefall.
Let's see. You may not be using Scarecrow this time around. Yo, the music is fire, dude. I love it.
And look at what Counselor Rassic is wearing.
I don't know what that means. What am I looking at? No idea. No idea.
Noisy as an elephant, and soon to be skinned like a zebra.
I can't be seen here.
Let's see. Gonna need some more empowers. We might even carry one on the side if we have one. Yeah, we'll carry that on the side. All right, we're ready. Let's do it, chat. You got this. Easy claps. Like, honestly? Okay. Yeah, why not? Gives me some time. He has that evil gemstone. Oh, okay, that's what I was looking for. I really wanted to use Empower there, but it's fine. We fizz! No! Oh god. If there's one thing that will defeat me, if anything, it's definitely fizzling. Well, this is fun. I'm just gonna flay. Such a terrible hand. Yeah, that was a terrible hand. I mean, that's just kind of what happens when you have a clogged deck, but we're doing it just because we want to. All right, round 2. Let's go. Hey, I'm first, and finally we got what we need. This is what we wanted all along, guys. We wanted this spell. Yes, there's a lot of momentum here. Thanks, Belog, I appreciate it. Very nice. Yeah, we got pretty much everything we need now. Okay, so here's the question. Is this gonna be just the damage, or does it also include the weakness? Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright, Ryan. See you later. Thank you so much for coming. I hope this is just the damage version. It would suck if it's the weakness too. Oh, thank God. It does a lot of damage though. Not seeing you, bro? Likewise. We got a crit, Pog. I think the overtime kills the minion. Eventually. Oh, we can't have that, bro. We can't have that. Cannot have that. I want to see if I can get. Ooh, look at that. We got the combo wombo combo ready here. Well, first we need to pull it though. Okay. I'm gonna first just cast a Banshee here. Go for the Empower. I think the overtime kills it. I'm not sure if it kills the Rhino dude. I hope so. I hope it does. That's so cool. How much does this do? You can't see because he's too damn big. Thanks for the pips, bro. Appreciate it. The Hydra. Thanks for the pips, man. Appreciate it. I very do appreciate it, sir. Okay, here's where we're gonna really need. Definitely not any. Okay, yeah, the overtime kills. Yeah, we're just gonna pull for this monster mash now. That's all we need. That's all we need, chat. All we need is the monster mash. We got the wombo combo ready. Use the Banshee. The fact that he can't really use heals because he doesn't really want to. Use that against him and use a monster mash to finish things off. If I can find it. Hog. That's what we need, chat. That's what we need. Here we go, chat. Big brain moves. Humongous brain. You didn't need it, but you might as well go in style. Oh, I wish I crit. That would have been cool. Because it does a ton of damage here. Yeah, if I crit, I literally would have just one-shot him. That's crazy. Imagine.
Enough. I surrender.
That was cool. Ooh, that's an interesting ring. That's trash, but it's interesting.
Yes, the gems on the headdresses come from the drum jungle. The blackback gorillas have been selling them to us. Counselor Rasik first introduced me to the blackback gorillas. Their leader, Kala Silverback, is eager to trade. The gorillas supply much good black stone for building. They uncovered a unique quarry site, and I ship it here. There's a barge at dock right now, full of bricks, artifacts, and the like. Go look at it if you must.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate it, brother. Oh, look at that. And just like that, we already reached the 2.5 hour mark. Even though the plan initially was just reach just the 2 hour mark. Honestly, pretty good stream. Let's finish some dialogue though before we head out.
You found Belloc, eh? Did he have
The music is so
anything
good.
useful to tell you? You have to check out the barge. If Belloc is going to roll over like that, it should be here on the docks. Look for any clues or evidence that
So this
you
is
can
definitely a
show the
dungeon
Queen.
or like a little fight
But
of some
watch
sort.
out in case it's a trap.
Alright guys, I'm gonna be leaving the stream here. I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. If you haven't dropped a like yet on the stream, make sure to do so. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Now, I didn't really have time to make the streaming schedule for the upcoming days, but you should be able to see it probably like around tomorrow. Just stay tuned within the community tab. The other best way to stay, up to date with all the content and everything is also just follow me on Twitter. The link for that will be in the description. But other than that, thank you to everyone who tuned in, and as always, remember to stay frenzy and peace.